Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 2 of my Liverpool FIFA 15 Career Mode. Here we have some expectations. Now for the Champions League, the board is expecting us to reach the knockout stage, which is a goal for us, maybe to go further, but I feel this Liverpool side needs to develop a lot more. I want to talk about that as well in terms of transfers. I honestly don't want to change the team too much from the original starting team like they have in real life. Because, I don't know, there's no one like I feel I want to sign. If I'm honest, we're going to have to check out the team. And even Daniel Sturridge, that's not a realistic transfer. I don't want to be selling players, honestly, unless they are bad. Like, I'll go through it in a minute as well. Like, players I want to transfer list, and maybe they could be replaced. But if I look at the team as a whole, for me, it's better to look at it in the other way because you're going to rotate. It's not just a starting 11. It's the whole team. Like Brad Jones, that could be a potential. We could sign a young goalkeeper. That could be something. I reckon that's a good idea. Like Brad Jones, transfer list him. A guy who's probably not going to make an impact, unfortunately. Like I said, unfortunately, because he is Australian. But he's just, being honest, he's not required quality, and it's better. We've got Mignolet probably until he's 30 or something like that. And if we sign a young guy with potential, I'm going to have a nice look for a goalkeeper. That would be a perfect signing. But again, I don't want to sign. I know who's going to be basically everyone. Someone might sign to suggest sign Scafé or something. But that's just so predictable and stuff like that. Like I said in the first episode, that's not what I want it to be like. I want to definitely have something unique about it. I want to sign a guy who I think looks the best and just something like that. So hopefully you do understand that as well. And so it's more enjoyable for you, not watching all these career mode YouTubers who sign the same players. But Quartez, I think that's how you say his name. He's on loan, so we won't worry about them. Lovren, Sacco, Toure. I'll leave Toure because you're probably not going to make much off of him. And yeah, he's okay for his value. And yeah, the centre backs are set. You got Flanagan. We'll use him. We'll be realistic to develop him. Jose Enrique, a bit interesting because you got Marino and Jose Enrique. Both of them will want to be first teamers, but obviously there'll be some rotating being in Champions League as well. Glenn Johnson, Manquillo, he's on loan. Might need another right back for the future though. You got Wisdom who's loaned out. Will he be good enough when he comes back? Don't know. Now you move to attacking midfielders. Got Coutinho, Lallana. We only play with actually one attacking midfielder, so again they both probably will never actually start in the same team. Maybe if Coutinho's playing out wide, or Lallana could as well. Not sure. Gerrard. Lever's an interesting one. Who do you have in terms of defensive midfield? There's quite a few here that will play that position. I don't think we have too many players, so I think it's set. Joe Allen will be, if anyone, because he's not really defensive. And then, we're either playing centre defensive mids, then the centre attacking mid. And I feel Emre Can, I think that's how you say his name, he's good defensively. He's not amazing defensively, but he's not too bad. Interception 69, then he's got good technical attributes, good skill attributes. Stand tackle 72, that's not too bad for a 20-year-old, and he's very versatile, and he's got 4-star skill moves. This guy could actually be a beast and be good at multiple things of his game, or multiple parts of his game. So, see, looking at the squad, I don't feel, at least players that are at the club now, not out on loan. There's a few out on loan, like Aspas, Luis Alberto, don't know. I actually, translisted Barini, but there isn't too much players I actually want to sell. So, I am going to keep it the way it is. Maybe Yesel, I don't think he'll get too much game, so offer him for on loan. But there's not too many players that I want to sell. And there's something I did want to talk about. It's probably, already kind of where we go season. If we go to tables, just want to go to the Champions League. I wanted to do it, but it actually wasn't possible. So where are we here? FA Cup. There's a lot of competitions we're in. Champions Cup. Here we go. I guess you can see it there. Real Madrid. Obviously, Liverpool's in Real Madrid's group. They're in the same group in real life. But unfortunately, I couldn't make it like that. That's just the way it is. So we are in a group here in Group F with Benfica, Schalke, and Standard Liège. So it's still, difficult group. You got Standard Liège is probably the easiest team, but you got Benfica in as well and Schalke. So there's some quality sides we're going to have to beat. But like I said, reach the knockout stage. It's probably achievable, but of course we have to win games against Benfica and Schalke. We've got to see how those go. And I am playing on Legendary. You might be a bit scared of that from me, because you might think I'm not good at the game, like people say all the time. But yeah, I've been practicing on Legendary, been doing okay, and I want the hardest challenge in the game as well. That's what it's going to bring my best videos, especially if I was doing it live, because you get my reactions from playing on the hardest level, and it should be alright. But like I said, I'm probably not going to sign heaps of players. If anything, like I said, just a young goalkeeper to take over from Mignolet when he either gets that young goalkeeper gets better or around the same level, or maybe I sell Mignolet. Who knows what will happen in the future? But yeah, Brad Jones will be on the outer, looking for a good prospect to come through. So already we do have an offer for Samid Yessel for a loan transfer. Crew Alexandra, that's a perfect loan, just like a lower English team. And yeah, we'll accept that. Hopefully we can get some good experience. I actually liked him for those... Yeah, remember, I did a Liverpool career... Yeah, I did my Liverpool career in FIFA 14 as well. I really enjoyed doing that, and you guys seem to enjoy it as well. One big reason why I've done this. And he was okay. Played him in some cup games, and he did better than I expected for his overall. Made an impact. So yeah, happy with him. Transfer offer, take that off. International management, I don't prefer to do that, but maybe you might be surprised later in the career. Who knows? I might surprise myself. And yeah, Sturridge, we're not listening to transfers for him. Oh, this is an interesting one, and you'll see that with my goalkeepers that I'm scouting as well. We've got an offer for Simon Mignolet from Roma. See, he's at 81 overall. Ooh. If we sign a quality replacement, it could... But yeah, I want the first season to be realistic for Liverpool supporters. Like, I want it to be the same team, more or less, apart from maybe a backup goalkeeper signing. I'm sure, I haven't checked comments yet. I'm recording this basically after doing the first one, so I'm not really sure. If anything, I'm just going to counter something that may be unrealistic, but maybe slightly possible. 25 million. Like, if you do that, like, that's pretty hard to reject, I reckon. If they do offer that, but yeah, if they don't, yeah, I don't really care. And because we do have a huge transfer budget, and the reason I said I'm gonna wait, because obviously I always plan my careers to be a long-term series, like, and I think doing them this way, it will allow me to do it this way as well. It will allow them to go long, more specifically, if I record them live, because then I can record a lot in advance, and if some days I don't feel like uploading, it doesn't matter, because I've already got, or feel like recording, I've already got videos recorded, I just have to edit. So yeah, I reckon it can be good. But what I mean is players for the future. I always love getting youth players. It's one of the better things I like. So we don't have any... Oh, we do now. Whoa. We have got two 5-star judgments. The experience doesn't really matter. Oh, this is a good one. We've got an English one as well. So I'm at least going to get one for now. But I don't want to wait too long and miss out on 2 5s. That's going to be so good. That's going to be amazing. And people say they're not worth it. Don't go for it. You waste, what's that going to be, like 7 million plus 5 million, or almost 6 million. Like, you're going to waste, 13 million or something. It's not wasting it. Basically, if you get one player with potential in the 90s, it's worth that money, and you'll definitely get more than that. So I'm going to splash on those. And like I said, we'll get 2 5-stars right away. It'll use a lot of money, but I'm only going to make one signing anyway, unless we sell players, but then you get money from that. Maybe a third? Oh, nah. We'll just save it for another 5-star. This has just paved the way for this series to be amazing. We could get through... Oh, so much talent with 2 5-star judgment scouts. Experience, like I said, experience is not that important. It only matters if you search for a specific player through the scouting, but I don't. I just search for any. But yeah, experience. For those that don't know, that's what experience does. Say if you want to search for a defender specifically, or yeah, attacking-minded player, goalkeeper, whatever, that's when experience comes into play, to search for the best player in that specific search you put. But I just put any, like I said. But like, yeah, this is going to be amazing. Pave the way to get some good talents through. So here we got back a couple reports from a goalkeepers I've been searching for. There's 2 real considerations for the best quality, or at least from the ones I've scouted that I want to get. Bern Leno, I know quite a few people may sign him because he's actually good. He's a good player, not surprised by that. Or I could go for Jack Butland as an English prospect. That could be more realistic. He's not as good though. He's at Stoke, but you think he'd want to go from Stoke to Liverpool? That would only make sense, I think. Transfer offer. Mignolet. See, this will be the situation. I could take the money for Mignolet, 17 million, Oh, that's like basically double his value. Should I take that? I'm not playing this live. It's like a live stream or something, so I can't get your feedback. But it's like, 17 million for Mignolet. But that would I could almost make 2 signings then. 2 goalkeeper signings. So they'll probably sell Brad Jones as well. And that could be what this episode is. Changing goalkeepers, like the title. I reckon that could be good. If we sell Mignolet and then we sign both Leno and Jack Butland. Because if I'm being honest, I don't really like Mignolet. If I'm just being honest, like in real life, I don't think he's a Champions League goalkeeper. That's just my opinion. So I'm actually going to accept that. Or maybe I could negotiate it a bit higher if we go to 20 million. Being a bit sneaky there. But if we sneak 20 million for Simon Mignolet, that would be insane. So with that, I'll take that message away. So Bernd Leno, at least I will offer for him right now, because he's great. You can see his value about 10 million. Don't inquire, because that basically doubles his value. So we'll just go buy right away. See, you can see that his value. If we offer 12 million, a sneaky 12 million, 2 million above his value, I know they want a bit more, but we'll see what they come back with. That's all I can do really at this point. And even at the same time, I'm probably going to offer Jack Butland as well. Like, his value's really low. But for his age, like 21, 72 overall. Again, I didn't want to be just like everyone and go for Scaffé. I saw his potential there. Like, you want to go for him. But, yeah, signing an English guy would be good, I reckon. He's always been touted as a future star, like it says over here. Actually, what I could do is, what do they want? They want between 5.7 to 9.3. I'll maybe put 3 million and add Brad Jones. Where is he? Jones, where are you? And add him to the deal. I'm not sure how much they want, but we'll try and test this and see what they come back with. So here we're going to set up our 2 new scouts. As you know, we got previously Niall Nichols, 5-star English. You know where he's going to be set up in England, even though anymore, I think it was in FIFA 13, it mattered where you send them. Like, if they were from England and you send them in England, it gives a higher chance of getting a good player. But I don't think that's in the game anymore, because I read there somewhere on like a career mode tips video, not video, sorry, just like a website. And yeah, it was specifically about youth players. So yeah, we'll do that. And like I said, experience matters if you want to search for a specific player. So if I actually wanted to, I could if we needed someone. But for here, I'll just do any, because you don't want to miss out on a good talent just because he's not that. So that's my thought process anyway when doing that. I'm not sure what other people do, but yeah, he's got 5-star for both, for experience and judgment. He should bring some talents, surely. I cannot wait to see. And English as well will be absolutely perfect. So we'll do that 9 months. Yeah, hopefully can bring us some good players. And also Anton Zamnov. I'm not sure. I'm not going to send him to Russia. I want to send him to one of those, South American. Brazil. I've been thinking, but maybe Spain. Because Liverpool passing kind of team, how they are currently, that could be realistic. But Brazil talent, come on. Brazilians are amazing, honestly. And you might get some skillers and that kind of stuff. I'm not sure if it works that way. But again, 5-star judgment. We'll see who we get from Brazil. Okay, you can see some unacceptable transfers here for the goalkeepers. But they've both responded in what they want. So I'll go to that as we see here. Or Mignolet, they're not budget. They're gonna only can offer that much, 17 million. I'm gonna accept that, because originally I thought that was amazing. I was just trying to get a bit more out of them for Simon Mignolet. As I said, I don't really rate him in real life as a Champions League goalkeeper to win a Champions League or even win a league. Maybe like you can see last season, they almost got there. Maybe a better goalkeeper, could have been the difference. Not saying it was his fault they didn't win the league. I'm just saying it could have helped. Because 81, that's not really a top 4 goalkeeper in my view. A top 4 Premier League, it's towards the mid 80s, and he's probably not going to increase more. So 17 million for Simon Mignolet. Leave your thoughts if that's a good deal, because I did. And then I can replace him with 2 guys. You can have Leno will come in, no doubt, ahead of Butland, and then of course Butland can be for the future or just compete with Leno. I reckon those are two really good signings. And I would imagine people doing career mode videos, I don't think too many would have sold their current keeper and then gone for two guys like this. I think that can be different, and we'll see if it works, I guess. So Butland, they want about 8 million. Well, it was like 8.1 or something. I'll just put 8, a bit lower, and they should budge for that. And you see Jones, and we'll see if they accept. And then that will lead us to do the next deal as well, with Bernd Leno. 19.5. Honestly, I'll do 15 million and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so here we have an offer from QPR for Kolo Toure. Let's see what the chief executive's comments are. It says, Toure has a bright... What the hell? It says, is this serious? It's Kolo Toure. It says Toure has a bright... Oh my god. Has anyone ever faced this before? It says Kolo Toure has a bright future. I'm trying to say this without laughing again. Okay, Toure has a bright future, but has less than a year on his contract to go. There's a chance he'll accept if we ask for a sum between 7.2 and 10.8 million. Let's go for 10 million. Let's capitalize on this bug in the game. Yeah, I'll take it. And then that means we'll go for another centre-back as well. So this is a sneaky thing I'm doing here, but it's the game. They think Toure's a high potential player. Who knows? But yes, that was a bit weird. Okay, whoa. Settle down. How much offers here? Okay, first we'll deal with these. Barini. Oh, Napoli. Maybe offer 5 million. See what we get for that. Submit offer. What's next to come? Kolo Toure. Oh, yeah. I'll accept that. 8 million. Oh, no, I'm going to take that. You might think you could negotiate for a bit more, but he has a bright future. That's why he's going to QPR. So, yeah, I'll accept that. 8 million for Toure. It's more than I'm ever going to get for him because the game thinks he's a high potential player for whatever reason. It'll be interesting if he actually does. Maybe he's glitched to have high potential. Will he grow? No idea. Lucas Leiva as well. Like, he's a guy that's not going to be a huge impact, I believe. Like, he's not one of those defensive midfielders that's so strong. Like, if you think of a Yaya Toure type, not sure why I'm comparing to him, but when I think of an amazing defensive midfielder, I think of those really strong guys. And, yeah, and Leiva, he's not good going forward as well. He's not going to score goals or something. So, 7.5, I reckon, if we put 9.5 and they take that, that would be decent. That would be decent. Yeah, he's one of the players that is not really my style. And I wouldn't imagine in many people's styles. He couldn't do much, I think. And now... Or do we have to go exactly what... Oh. We'll go exactly. So what is the button? It's 8.175. So it looks like we're going to have to do it exactly. Because I went pretty close anyway. So 175. Plus Brad Jones. That's a good deal, I reckon. Because I think it might be hard to get rid of Brad Jones. Haven't transfer listed. Haven't got offers until now. So... Yeah, 19.5 I reckon is what we're going to have to go for. Oh, I thought it was just going to crash or something and I would have been kicked off. It's just, yeah, the online going off. That's fine. Because I'm downloading something. I'm not surprised. But, yeah. Anyway, I thought that would have crashed or something because I'm trying to sell, yeah, Toure maybe above his value or something. But hopefully, yeah, I can play through it and escape from that. I'll do 18 million. And if they don't accept that, it looks like they will... Yeah, they will need to get the 19.5 as they requested. So here, Napoli, they come back with a counter offered 4.1 million. We'll take that. I think that's the most I can drag out for Barini. And yeah, like I said earlier, Barini is not really my style of striker. I don't think... Like, when I look at a player, I analyse what they can do for the squad. I look at their attributes, and just judging off his attributes and all that, I don't think he'll score enough for me as a striker. So that's the biggest reason we'll accept that. It's above his value, so yeah, happy. And like mid-70s, that's, again, not good enough. Player sold. Mignolet gone for 17 million. We get about 14.5 to a current transfer budget. That's pretty acceptable. And we've got friendlies coming up. I'll just play through the transfers and I guess these friendlies. I'll try to get through a bit quick. Lucas Leiva. Okay, that's a good deal as well. Nah, we're going to have to go out to look for a defensive midfielder. So that's probably going to add a bit more depth into this episode, I suppose, in terms of who we're going to search for. So I should actually do that now. I'm not really sure. I'll wait till he moves for sure. Yeah, so Kolo Toure, he moves for 8 million. Interesting. That was a real interesting deal, wasn't it? Everything that happened with that. And we goalkeepers accept. Fantastic. Jack Butland. Not sure what I'm doing there. Yep, 25. Length, 4 years. I'm going to put him as a squad rotation player. I still want to give him chances in the first team so he can actually develop. Squad rotation, I think, is the best bet for Jack Butland today. To offer him a role for the team. And also Leno, 18 million. They wanted 19.5, so we get it a bit cheaper. Or get him a bit cheaper than they wanted, so that's always good. 4 years, and he's going to be the crucial first-team player. Comes in at 82 overall. That's a pretty good rating for a youngish keeper. 22 is still young, and he's at that kind of age where goalkeepers actually do increase. I noticed people saying goalkeepers don't start increasing till they're 20 or something. Like if you sign Scafé, he won't start growing for 2 or 3 years, so... might be a positive of signing Leno as well, and his quality already 82. He's actually better than Mignolet already, and we sell Mignolet and sign Leno for about the same price. So I think that's an excellent deal. But now I have to be out on the lookout for, I guess, another centre back and another centre defensive mid. So that's going to be absolutely huge to see who we're going to sign. I'll try and find someone of quality. So here you can see the confirmation of Fabio Borini being sold to Napoli for 4.1 million. I thought it was right to do. Wasn't a suitable player for the club when we've got amazing strikers like Balotelli at the club, Sturridge. You can even see playing with one striker, yeah, he wouldn't get into the club. That's a really strong attack, and like I said, he'll struggle to get into the first team. So it's a good move for both of us, I reckon. So first friendly here. We'll simulate this. And of course, Brad Jones is still there because, yeah, the deal is pending. And obviously... deal is pending for the goalkeepers I'm bringing in. So lucky it's just friendly matches. So let's see what we can do here. Yeah, win 2-0. Sterling and Coutinho scoring on that occasion. Decent win to get underway. So Lucas Leiva has now been sold. We get 8 million to a transfer budget, and that was a 9.5 million deal. I reckon, yeah, good deal for Lucas Leiva. As I said earlier, a guy that I don't feel that could perform for me. And now both contract accepted for the goalkeepers. That is sweet. So we get the deal for Butland, for 8 million plus Jones, and then a big deal for Bernd Leno, 18 million, 100k wage. He's going to be a huge player for us going in the future. I could see him being like a mid-80s player, and if not above that, who knows how he can perform. Being our best goalkeeper, but still, Jack Butland will give him chances because we want him to be good, of course. So we'll set up the goalkeeping situation. Butland, for whatever reason, he gets put there. I'd rather Leno, and I put Butland there on the bench. So I reckon, yeah, leave your thoughts on that kind of goalkeeping switch up with Mignolet and Brad Jones going out and Leno and Butland coming in. I reckon that it's a better, for at least the current time, it's as good. For me, Leno is as good as Mignolet, if not better. He's actually 1 overall better. And then, yeah, we're getting Butland as well as your high prospect player, opposed to having Brad Jones, just the older type of player. So here's our next friendly against Saint Etienne. It's his away from home. Interested to see how we go. You think we'll keep a clean sheet after improving our goalkeepers now. But yeah, as long as we win, I guess that's a good thing. And even if we don't, it's not a disaster. But yeah, Perrin for them picks up a red card. But Balotelli scored in 38 minute. Coutinho picks up a little knock. Hopefully, yeah, it's not a serious injury. I would imagine that it wouldn't be. So Coutinho, 7 days. Yeah, like I said, it's a small injury. He'll be back, of course, for the league season to get underway. I just want to check my reports coming back for players looking to replace players that's gone out, of course. Where are we? Yeah, we've got our reports back here for our players. I just want to check if they're gone yet. The players that I've actually accepted offers for, if they're still negotiating or that kind of stuff. Successful negotiations. What's unsuccessful? Yeah, that's just Sturridge. Okay, departed the club. We've had, of course, Suarez, Cali, gone to Crystal Palace, of course. Yes, okay, Mignolet gone, Kolo Toure, the hot prospect. I just can't believe it there. Selling him for a good fee, and because he's a hot prospect apparently. And then Barini, and then Lever. So I reckon we make some good money off there for players that aren't really too amazing. And look at the wage budget now. Holy, whoa. We don't even need that much. 46 million. Like, with that much, you think we can go for a huge player, but usually huge players aren't realistic. I want to sign players like this that are realistic. And actually, this is a good feature as well. On FIFA, you can search for players who have a real face in the game. That's a big thing for me. I like players who have a real face, not just a random face. Or not random, just, not generated, just like, whatever it's called. Yeah, just not having a real face in the game. And Jaws Accor, this guy's absolutely insane. This is going to take me back to FIFA 13 career mode, to be honest. That's the first time I signed him. So we're going to look to buy him. He's just a beast defender. And he is the future star. We're replacing the future star Kolo Toure. Or Toure, I'm not sure why I keep saying Toure. I'm just too excited, to be honest, for Jaws Accor. This guy is a beast. Anyway, you can think of do 5 million. They could accept that right up. He's quick, he's strong, can play centre back and right back. Beastly as you get, really. So yeah, we'll get rid of that. Also, Gregory Sertic to be the replacement for Lucas Leiva in a centre defensive midfield position. I'm hoping this guy, like with the money we have with that 45 million or whatever it is, we could go for someone big, but I'd rather go for someone a bit more unique. You may think his unique transfer. I think he's got some great attributes. He's a leader of men. I really like that as well. Maybe they play more for the team and something like that. I'm not sure if it actually helps you win games, but hopefully it makes some kind of effect. You look at his strengths: shot power, stamina, aggression, vision, short passing, and ball control. He's a well-rounded player. I like defensive midfielders can take those long shots, and good stamina as well, like 82. That's really important for career mode. And yeah, shot power is real good. Can defend, can pass as well. It's a real good mix for mine. So and he's only 4 million as well. And yeah, he looks like a future star. See, it says one key player in his role. Looks to be a future star. So we'll go with a sneaky bid of maybe... I'm going to go 8.5. I'm going to go 8.5 on this one. Let's go that. I reckon he could be a very unique signing, but quality at the same time. So, yeah, we approach him. And also Sayul. He's a guy in the same position, but he can also play various positions. If I sign him, he'll be a good player. So you've got short passing. He can tackle. Long passing as well. Pretty quick with that agility. Yeah, when that develops, of course, and he's showing great potential. These are hopefully some unique signings. Like, I haven't been watching career mode videos. To be honest, I've been away from that so much. But yeah, I reckon this guy could be real cheap. I could put a 4.5, I reckon. And we'll see how that goes. Or 4.4. I click that, so we'll see if that works out. He's a real talent. He can actually play centre back as well. So that will be an interesting one if he does actually sign. So I prevent this episode being way too long, because I'm not really sure how it's gone. I've had some breaks in it. Had to deal with stuff, so I'm not really sure how long it'll go. But in the next episode, I'll play the friendly match, or sim the friendly match, and we'll see if we get these signings, and we'll play the first match of the season. So drop a like if you want to see that, and I'll see you guys next time.